and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, which means it is another installment of the Midweek Meltdown. But it's not just any Midweek Meltdown. We are still on the road to the 2026 Independent St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame, and we have a jack of all trades for you tonight. He is a wrestler. He's been in and out of the squared circle. He is an actor. He has been on the big silver screen, and now he is going to be known as a Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chatterhead floor, Steve Montana. Steve, welcome to the Chatter floor. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. So we kind of talked in the previous in like the preview with all just four of us. I kind of want to get into the wrestling aspect of your life first, because it kind of came first, and then the acting, so it kind of go chronologically. What got you into wrestling? Because everybody's love story with wrestling is somewhat different.
Growing up with Wrestling at the Chase on TV, St. Louis, it was like on Saturday night late, all my
you cut out a little bit, Steve. I don't know if hold on. I think Steve cut out. Can you hear us, Steve?
I can hear you.
There you are. He's back. He's back.
That was weird.
So with watching it in St. Louis, and back in those days it was the territories. Is there any specific territory you preferred to watch, or was there a specific wrestler that drew your interest?
St. Louis is a big wrestling city. Pat O'Connor was a great scientific wrestler. I just loved them all, man.
I mean,
Flair was one of my favorites.
Everybody loves Flair.
I heard Flair sing Johnny Be Good in the bar one night.
Okay, hold on. I want to know about how did that go?
Oh, well, great. He is the same way in the ring as he is outside the ring.
That's what I think a lot of people have heard about Flair. Do you think that could be damaging, like with wrestling as a whole? Like, do you think that could be damaging to somebody's like psyche that can't kind of separate in ring from out ring?
No, I don't think so. Not with him. A lot of guys like to stay in character no matter what. Flair was that's just his personality.
I mean, I met him.
That's all it is.
I met him once. He was doing a signing up in Chicago, and he was a nice guy, great guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had hit his Ric Flair weed pen before he came out, but he was a little docile. But growing up like in like the territories and everything, you had guys that didn't necessarily look like the talent today. You had the bigger bodybuilder style guys. You had them. So going off of that, would you say that the wrestling back then has kind of changed from wrestling that people watch today?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Do you still watch today? Like the WWE product?
I really honestly I don't watch wrestling. When all my career I didn't watch wrestling after I started doing it. That was just my life, but I did watch for a while when Batista and Ric Flair and Triple H and was it Randy Orton maybe?
Oh, Evolution.
Was all together.
Yeah.
See,
I watched that for a while, but it just I lost my interest.
Is it because you've been there and you've done it, or is it a different, I don't want to say age gap, but a different time frame? Because what you grew up watching was wrestling, and now in today's wrestling world, it's called sports entertainment.
Yeah, well, I'm old school, and I mean, we've had some delicious matches, and I'll tell you what, the big guys are. I've been in the ring with Kane. And,
I wasn't gonna bring that up yet, but I
yeah,
was gonna ask you how was that?
that hurt. And actually, it was when I was helping train him when he first started wrestling. He was from Bowling Green, Missouri,
Okay.
or yeah, I think that's where he's from.
And
And when I met him, he was a sixth grade substitute teacher.
now he's mayor of
Now he's
mayor
mayor
yeah
of Nashville.
mayor of Knoxville County, Tennessee, or Tennessee or Georgia?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay,
Tennessee.
thank you. And that's just crazy. I mean, your path from wrestling to acting, which we'll kind of touch on a little bit. Does it kind of shock you, like seeing Kane go from, like, we'll use Kane for example, from teacher, wrestler, politician? How does that work? How do you decide what you're going to do after you've decided to call it a career?
Well, he also owns a State Farm insurance company.
I forgot about
Hey,
that. I really
yeah.
wouldn't want to miss a payment on those.
So he's an intelligent
Fire.
human being. He's on Gutfield sometimes. You ever watch Gutfield?
Yes, I have.
He's on there sometimes too. Him and the Undertaker also. But he's an intelligent human being. When I met him, he was a punk kid.
I mean, you have 34 years into the wrestling world, and you have a 34-year career, which is, when you think about professional wrestling, that's a pretty high number considering. And again, we're gonna go back and forth from today to the past. Like, back then, it was wrestling. Back then, it was you take your bumps, you take your bruises. You've heard the stories about how Harley Race used to pop people's hips back into place. Nowadays, you get a couple of days off. Do you think it was, where was I going with this? Son of a bitch. 34 years. Not a lot of talent now has that longevity of a career. Do you think that if you had the same treatment as they do now with, like, all the medical teams, all the testing, that you would have extended that 34 years into something longer?
Possibly, but health insurance. I mean, if I was with like WWE or something like that, I'd stay as long as I could. They pay very well. When I was doing it, you were lucky to make $60,000 a year, but you had to pay your own hotel, your own insurance whenever something went wrong.
Oh, shit. I mean, and going into my research, in those 34 years, you wrestled for Rampage Championship Wrestling, Central States Wrestling, Central State Wrestling Alliance, Ultimate Wrestling Alliance, and Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling.
There's actually a lot more than that, but
and again, that list was it was going. I mean, but with all the promotions that you wrestled with, which one would you say was the one you enjoyed the most? Because you're seeing that a lot now with the baby boomer, I call it, of independent wrestling.
I'd have to say the highlight of my wrestling career was wrestling with the Texas guys, the Von Erichs and the Freebirds and Chris Adams, King Parsons and all that. All them guys were kind of like in my.
They were the guys.
Genre, yeah, they like to party.
And there's nothing wrong with partying a little bit. I mean,
no, you got to kill the pain somehow.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna party, we're gonna party. I mean, that's been sitting there a while. Ooh. Anyways, and seeing those guys and wrestling with those guys now, and seeing, unfortunately, and we kind of bring this up, you see the tragic events that happen with the Von Erichs and all of the legends before, like from that time frame. Do you also think if the medical, like, if there was more due diligence with the medical staff, like instead of you guys having to pay for the insurance, because insurance isn't cheap, if they would have taken care of the wrestlers back in the territory days, would it had kind of saved those talents that didn't make it past a certain age?
Probably no. It was the drugs that pretty much did everybody in back then.
I mean,
it's just something that was going on.
Yeah.
So
you still kind of saw that going into the early 2000s.
Now, Kerry, I never did understand. I was supposed to tag team with him, and for him to commit suicide, he had everything in the world going for him. Even if he went to prison he was going in for coke, and he would have been fine in there. He would have been fine. They would have loved him in there.
You saying that, then we're kind of going to go back and forth with this one, with the whole Iron Claw movie. With your expertise in the wrestling world and in the acting world, how would you say the story that was portrayed on the silver screen, how did that live up to the actual story of the Von Erichs?
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I was skeptical to watch it, but I thought it actually was pretty good.
And you kind of brought up that he was looking at some possible jail time. I do kind of find it funny that they didn't say that in the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember that in the movie at all.
They never said that in the movie.
No.
Now, with that kind of being said, as wrestling nerds as we are, we kind of know the whole story, and
Well, if you watch the documentary, because after it came out, they did interview Kevin, and Kevin did detail it that yes, he was facing jail time. He was home on leave from WWE when he actually committed suicide. So yeah, if you watch that interview with Kevin,
okay.
That's I watched that interview because, like Steve, I was skeptical, and then after it came out, I didn't see it. Probably 3-4 months it was already out, but I didn't go see it until I saw the interview with Kevin, because I'm like, okay, is this going to be a take on someone else? I didn't realize that everything in this movie was basically coming from Kevin. So I'm like, okay, now I'm going to go watch this movie because it's coming from an actual family.
Yeah.
Kind of going back, you're supposed to tag with him, and then everything happened, which was kind of a bummer. But you did in your career have multiple title reigns, from singles championships to tag team championships. If you had to break down your most prized championship reign, which one would it be?
I would have to say the first time I won a belt with Frank Reed in St. Louis, and I'd wrestled for years before I won a belt, and I literally had the shit beat out of me. But I walked out with the belt.
And which I couldn't find which. Again, I'm trying. 34 years, a lot to look through in 34 years. When which promotion was that with?
That was with at the time, I think it was. What was it? Gateway Championship Wrestling.
Okay. Now, again, independent companies change their names. Are they still active, or have they kind of altered their brand?
Yeah, that turned into RCW.
Okay.
Later on.
Now, and you said you've had tag team titles. What was your, and second part question of the title comments, favorite tag team partner to hold a title with?
I would have to say Kevin Thorne.
And Kevin Thorne, if I'm correct, is kind of a newer newer guy. was-
Actually,
Well, not newer, but he's been around.
he's actually wrestled the Undertaker in one of the
Oh, that's when they
one of
came
the
out
big-
as
he was
Malachi.
a wiz, yeah, with
He
the
looked like a
blonde,
wizard.
long-
He looked like
yeah,
a
he was a
wizard.
wizard. He was a wizard.
Okay, yeah, and you wrestled for 34 years. You've done everything you possibly could. Would you change anything from your career? Or would you want to do something different? I wouldn't say change, but
That's a deep question there, right off the rip.
Yeah. If I remember, if I could go back and know what I know now, oh hell yeah, I would be. I'd probably be making a lot more money.
well,
I feel like that's a fair assessment to say in any career, any person.
yeah. But I mean,
Yeah, I turned down going to Puerto Rico. I probably should have went, but at the time I was doing a lot of family. Had a baby girl,
okay.
so I didn't want to travel too much.
Okay, and we've had guests come on the past couple weeks for the Independent Hall of Fame and previous guests. How would you describe finding the balance from being on the road? Because again, nowadays it's completely different. You have the wrestlers marrying wrestlers, so they're always together, or you get 4 or 5 days off. How would you describe the balance from back in the day, territory style wrestling, here, then you're home?
I would describe it as traveling a hell of a lot. Every night, every day, we'd get home and early in the morning we'd eat supper and take off, and then wrestle that night somewhere in a different state, and then travel back.
Except Puerto Rico. He didn't make it.
Except Puerto Rico.
Oh, good
I
lord.
would go to,
Is
Yeah.
okay. I mean, you've been all over the country. Your reputation precedes you. You've done everything. You've held championships. You've wrestled with
Kane.
Kane.
Hall of
Well,
Famer.
back then it wasn't Kane. You've wrestled with Matt Thorne. Is there anybody? Okay, well, you know what? There's a lot of names. So, top 3 guys you wish you would have gotten in the ring with.
Are we talking all time or guys he crossed paths with?
I mean, let's go all time. I mean,
Okay.
he's Steve has a
I can give you-
34-year career.
I could give you a couple I did not want to get in the ring with.
Okay, let's do that one. Oh,
Let's start with that. Yeah.
He's flipping the script on me. Okay,
I like it.
Sid Vicious and King Kong Brody.
Okay,
Two.
why? Why not Sid Vicious?
I just felt like he was a mean son of a bitch. And he
Stiff.
probably wasn't, he was big.
I mean, you weren't the smallest man either, and you were.
Yeah.
Like you had no neck.
I saw the
And
pictures.
Brody knocked out everybody I know that wrestled Brody, got their teeth knocked out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
Okay,
who
fair
did you want to wrestle now?
Now, I mean, I even I made sure that I was fit enough to wrestle Brody. I got up to 265 ripped,
You
so I could
were
stay in the ring with him.
you look like a bodybuilder. Like we saw the photo. And again, side note, you sent me your pictures. I'm like, listen, we're gonna have a tail of the tape. We got the acting side, and then we got the wrestling side. So, I mean, you look great. You were shit brick house, my friend. One day I'll look that good.
I worked hard for that. When I was 46 years old, I took second in the strongman contest,
There you go.
and that
What
was
the
8
hell am I doing?
weeks after 8 weeks after a rotator cuff operation.
No, ouch.
Yeah, I
that
lost
feeling.
the over the head presses because
Yep.
I didn't work on those.
You couldn't.
Just got to get it up. Get it up there. So, like Jake said, who you wish you could have gotten in the ring with? Because you look at all the legends from your era of the territories. There's so many of them.
I would say Ken Patera. He was one of my heroes, Ken Patera. And of course, Hercules Hernandez.
That's another good name. And a lot of these guys, like you're mentioning, they don't get a lot of the kudos.
They don't get the love.
They don't.
Back in that time, they were pretty big, but I think Hercules is gone now. But and who else? Let's see. Well, I would like to have a tag team with the Freebirds, all of them.
I think you would have meshed very, very good there. I mean, I still think they have one of the greatest entrance musics ever.
Terry Gordy was a riot.
we have heard that. We actually one of the promotion we're up here. One of their wrestlers is Brad. Refresh my memory. Who's he? He's
So the promotion that we work with up here, the wrestler is actually Buddy Roberts Jr.'s son. And I used to work with a wrestling promotion called Pro Wrestling Blitz, and he was part of our, company at the time, and now he's with RPW.
Yeah, that's company.
It was kind of weird when, we were going, when his dad, when the Freebirds got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and, we're sitting there with the owner watching, and all of a sudden, here he comes out on stage. We're like, oh my God, maybe he wasn't lying.
So wait a second. Yeah.
A lot of people questioned it. Like, okay, yeah, Like for a while, everybody thought the Big Show was Andre the Giant's son because somebody threw the rumor out.
Yep.
The rumor went out there, and it just flew, and it was like, oh my God, the Big Show's Andre the Giant. So like he's like, oh no, that's my dad. And then afterwards, a lot of people were like, okay, we didn't believe you. He goes, oh no. And then he showed us all the pictures of him and his dad, him hanging out with Michael Hayes. He's like, he knew who Terry Gordy was, like him and everybody, like Michael's kids, Terry's kids, they all know each other. So it was interesting. And he's still around. He still wrestles for the promotion we now do second commentary for.
Yep. Small world. I do kind of want to get into it. That you said you're kind of out of the wrestling game for a little while, but the independent wrestling scene has just kind of exploded in the past couple of years. Do you have any idea why that's starting to come back around? Because it was big back in the day, and now it's starting to make another growth because there's independent companies popping up like weeds. With your professional opinion, why do you think that is?
Well, everybody loves wrestling. Everybody grows up and says, hey, I want to be a wrestler.
Yeah. I want to be Dusty
like
Rhodes. I want to be Dusty Rhodes. That's my hero right there. I love Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, you remember Princess the Polka Dot Girl?
Yes, I do.
She was a good friend of mine, Juanita.
Oh, I think she should be put in the Hall of Fame just because.
She should be, yeah.
I don't think that whole polka dot gimmick would have gotten over without her. But why do you think that the independent scene has just exploded? And yes, everybody loves wrestling, but you're seeing, up our way, like in Illinois, there's probably at least 10 separate wrestling promotions. There's like 15 in Texas. And a lot of these big name superstars are starting their own schools. What would you say, in your opinion, is the driving force with that?
They want to make money.
Well,
if they're starting a wrestling, but they independent's a hard deal. I mean, usually you don't have a big crowd. Most of the money you make is in concessions. But I'll tell you what, these guys they do stuff that I could never do. Triple back flips off the top rope.
And you want to know what? And again, you see even these bigger guys now are doing these cruiserweight style maneuvers, and you just kind of sit there going, okay, no, thank you. I mean, and so if you had to say, what was the biggest crowd you ever wrestled in front of?
Probably 4,000 people.
See, I would shit my pants. Like, I have a hard enough time singing in front of a bar of 10 people, but 4,000 people, and you're in your underwear, God bless you. Hey.
Oh, I got my ass whooped.
But hey, it's you love doing it. I mean, you love getting your ass.
Do you know who Gypsy Joe is?
I do not. The name does not ring a bell. But
He
we're
is
down
the
for
mean-
story time. We're down for story time.
He is the meanest son of a bitch that ever wrestled. And I don't care what you do, he's going to get back up.
I think go ahead.
I've never been hit with a chair like this before in my life till Gypsy Joe. Sideways, right between the eyes.
Oh,
Were you split open or were your head just ringing?
I was split open, yeah.
See, that was back in the day when it was actually real instead of the little poking. I think the meanest guy I ever met, unfortunately, was Scott Steiner. He was a real dick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And again, I've known Brad for quite a few years, and it was back with the Blitz promotion. He was a special guest, and he just pounded on all the new guys. Yeah. He gave me
I've only met 2 wrestlers in my entire life.
Yeah.
First
It
one, I
was
was like,
let's just say it was to the point where Kevin Nash was there too, and Nash had to pull him to the side and tell him to knock his shit off.
Yeah.
Like, stop being such an ass. And then I had to sit with both of them for the meet and greet because they were the main guys for our meet and greet. And Kevin's sitting there and he's like, where is he? I go, I don't know. Like, he was in the back. And so Kevin literally got on his phone. He's like, where the hell are you? We've got like 200 people waiting to get autographs from us, and you're not here.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes in, and I'm standing like right next to Kevin. And Kevin's coming in, and he's greeting the fans or whatever. And Scott Steiner just signing the autograph like this and just sliding it. And not even... And
Yeah,
Kevin
he was
leans over, and
yeah.
Kevin's like, "That's the biggest mistake they did was bring him."
Yeah, he was a dick. He gave me a what is it? He gave me a nice little fist bump back in the back, and I saw stars. I'm like, that's not how that's supposed to feel. You know, and again, maybe it's an old school mentality, and I would love to get your opinion on it. You have these old guys from back in the day where they would kind of beat on the newer guys, test their testicular fortitude.
The old school guys back in the day, if you handed them a piece of paper to autograph, they'd rip it in half and throw it.
I mean, that was
They
yeah. I mean, it's
kept
changed.
that up.
I mean, again, in your opinion, you would never do something. You're a man of the people. You would never tear up a fan's autograph.
I'm a baby. I was
There
a
it is.
baby. So they just wanted to keep their reputation as a bad guy. They really weren't that
I
kind
have
of
that
a
same
person.
Abyss card. I have that same Abyss card signed there, jackass.
yep. I've
You know
only
what?
met 2 wrestlers in my life, Abyss and Joe Hendry.
Oh God, you need to get out more. You need to get out more, buddy. And I mean, now back in your day, did you see a lot of, like, I don't want to call it like bullying, but like the hazing style of the veterans to the greenhorns?
Well, yeah, I would say pretty much you had to teach them the old school. Well, let me give you an example.
Okay.
I was just starting out. I wasn't 2 years into wrestling, and I was wrestling Gypsy Joe and Tojo Yamamoto. And me and Gary Lawler was tag teaming, and they beat the living shit out of me. Beat the living shit out of me with cane pose, these big wooden shoes. And
Oh, no.
when I woke up, Lawler won the match. They're holding my hand up. I'm outside the ring, and I look down and I see a chair, and I see Gypsy getting out of the ring, and I grabbed that chair. My promoter says, "Don't do it, Steve. Don't do it." I grabbed that chair. I ran out after him. Man,
Oh.
I hit him so hard he hit face first on the floor.
I mean,
And this is
take
after. And I went when I got in the back room. Gypsy comes up to me and goes, "You're learning, kid."
no, you know, it's kind of like they want to see how far they can push you. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like we've like me and Brad and Jake, we see like the pre-show with all the wrestlers. They do the big speeches. They you know, if you're
Okay,
not
real quick, Steve. I just looked up Gypsy Joe. I don't know. if
that's
you can see-
shiny. It's too shiny. It's too shiny, Brad.
It might focus in. Give it a second.
It's not gonna focus. It's Brad's phone.
Oh,
I
that
gotta,
was your
I
second.
gotta, I
Is
gotta
that
tell
him?
you, when I wrestled a new guy,
Is that Gypsy Joe?
I would put the pressure on him. I would hit him so hard that if they come back, then they were going to make it. If they didn't, then they wouldn't have wrestled to begin with. You know.
But that's something you kind of got to do. You kind of got to test them. Like it's one thing. It is like I actually just started going back to wrestling school at 34 years old. You know, and it's a different feeling going through the motions with whoever you're training, and then when you actually get inside the ring and you're doing it, that's a completely different aspect of it. And for the veteran as yourself, I would as a new guy, I would expect you to, okay, let's see what you got, kid. We're gonna test you, and if I fail it with you in the ring, I fail everything. Do you think that mentality should stay? I mean, not so much the hazing, but like the little tests here and there to see if you can handle the business. Because
Yeah, I would say so because you see so many guys, a lot of these independent wrestlers that they don't even connect some of the hits, you know, and it's just embarrassing the hell to me. If somebody swings at me and don't hit me, I'm gonna knock the shit out of them.
I mean,
That's just the way it is. It's like
I feel like that's valid.
you
better put it in there.
I mean, again, and sometimes nerves takes over. Sometimes the new guy will get a little bit excited and they're going to go 100 miles an hour. But do you expect as a veteran going into a match with a new guy that he's going to have a step or two slower or he's going to overthink something?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I mean,
definitely gonna. He's gonna. It's gonna be in his head. Oh my God, you know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I just started going back to wrestling school, and it's completely just, it's slow, and it's like because you get in your mind like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do, I know what I'm supposed to do, but then when you actually get in there, it's like, okay, do it. It's like you're standing there in front of your 8th grade English class in your underwear. It's like, fuck.
What am I supposed to do? Yeah.
And you know, I and it's funny because Brad brought up Kevin Nash, and when we found out we were having you on, again, thank you for coming on.
Yes, thank you.
Something popped up on my Instagram, and it's actually from Kevin Nash posted it. It's about wrestlers going or transitioning into acting, and you know, it's kind of funny. It's kind of like that
Good
point.
segue.
Well, before we get into that, before we get into the acting portion of your illustrious career, the big question: how does it feel being acknowledged for all of your 34 years in the wrestling world, being inducted into the Independent St. Louis Hall of Fame?
Just makes everything worth what you've done all your life. It's like it's an honor. This is my 3rd Hall of Fame.
Oh wow!
Oh, yeah.
And it's just an honor for to be to be honored. You know, it's just wow. It's like these are the guys recognizing you for that you've worked with all your life. You know,
And you know you've
Cheers to
been
you.
Yep. Cheers. Hold on. Cheers. Cheers to the Hall of Famer. Cheers to the Hall of Famer. Cheers, sir.
Congrats.
And you know, oh fuck! Thank God I don't gotta work tomorrow. Yeah. You're a 2-time Hall of Famer. Now you're a 3-time Hall of Famer. Does that feeling ever get old? Realizing that there's other companies and other Hall of Fame promotions that are recognizing you more and more. Does that feeling ever change?
Oh no, it's just an honor, to be recognized, for something that you've done.
I mean, and your 34-year career has earned it to you justly so. And it's we again we kind of talked before we launched the podcast. I speak on behalf of Jake, Brad, myself, my producer, and our other host Tom, who is recovering from his brother's bachelor party. Which you would have loved him. We're gonna have you come back on and talk with him. He's about as
He's a character.
he is.
Love you, Tom.
Yeah, God bless him. But you're seeing now, and we appreciate you, like the veterans coming on, the old school guys coming on, because without you, we wouldn't have what we have today. And the greatest thing about this whole month of June and July, having you come on, having the Beast come on, having all the other great guests we're having come on, is we get to hear the stories live and in person from you. So again, on behalf of me and the whole Tables, Ladders, and Chatter, thank you for giving 34 years of your life, your blood, your sweat, your tears to what we get to enjoy and love today. So,
Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
Now, wrestling isn't all you're known for, and we've kind of hinted on it. You made the initial jump from professional wrestling to the silver screen. Was acting always like a second love for you, or did it kind of develop as you went through your wrestling career?
It developed because wrestling was definitely what I wanted to do that was it. That was all I wanted to do. But once I started doing movies, when I thought wrestling was the greatest thing in the world, but now I think movies are the second greatest thing in the world because it doesn't hurt as much.
Oh, so you mean to tell me you don't do all your own stunts?
Some of them I do, but hell, I'm getting old. I've Lost Treasures of Jesse James. I did a lot, and but there's
Watched that last night.
a point there where somebody got hurt really bad. I think I was the only guy there that knew how to ride a horse on the Jesse James.
I did read that. I'm not. I was educating myself, which is what I try to be professional with these things. It did say you in your younger years you did do some horse riding and some hunting, and
I had 17 horses at one time.
Oh,
you basically had your own Kentucky Derby.
I used to rope cows.
Okay. Now I got to ask. Now you're living in Illinois right now. And I couldn't find this. Maybe it's hidden, or maybe I just misread it. Were you born in Illinois, or did you kind of fluctuate to Illinois?
I was born in St. Louis.
See, that's why I figured.
And I'm St. Louis. My whole family was born. Yeah, my whole family was Illinois. I was the only one born and lived in St. Louis.
Okay. So, what kind of set this off with the whole wrestling thing, and it's kind of a fun, and it's ironic. Luke Roberts, got to mention him, got to give him his kudos. He mentioned you were coming on, and again, actor, wrestler, hell yeah, let's fire it up. Kevin Nash posted a tweet the day I found out you were coming on the show, and I saved it. And it basically states that Kevin Nash has urged WWE stars to start unionize and join SAG and the AFTRA following being released. He went on to say, you can't have it both ways. You can't play Endeavor at the top of the 300% increases and the 1099 the dock workers. If they're going to play those rules, let the boys play by the rules. Hearing that, and you made the jump from in-ring to silver screen, and a lot of wrestlers are doing it now. Do you think that Kevin has a point with unionizing at that point, or is he just kind of talking out of his ass?
Well, Kevin's been in a little bit longer than me, doing the movies.
He was in Magic Mike.
He's a little. Yes, he was Magic.
You would know that.
I don't
You
like
would know that. You would know that.
And The Longest Yard.
He was. And he was, yeah, he's been in a couple movies.
That was great. I loved him in
I'd
The
say he
Longest
also
Yard.
was Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He was.
Yes.
He was. But, he was like the super shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not a lot of people know that one. Again, movie buffs, nerds. We love it. But, with you doing that jump, kind of realizing, like you said, so graciously, it doesn't hurt as much. Do you think that the wrestlers now doing the same thing you're doing, they're doing it to benefit their careers and they're made in the media eye longer, or is it kind of like you said, you're in front of people as a wrestler, you're putting on this great act of athleticism and acting, and then you kind of fall into acting itself without all the bumps and bruises?
Yeah, actually, it's just a natural transition for older wrestlers, I believe. I know Randy's been in at least one movie. I don't know how many, but I grew up next to Randy and Bob Orton lived in the next town next to me. I lived in Hazelwood. They lived in Florissant.
The bloodline and the dynasty of wrestling families that has come out of St. Louis is insane.
A lot of St. Louis and Kansas City.
Jake was just in Kansas City. He played at, where'd you play at, Jake? Lansing Correctional Facility?
We played Lansing Correctional in Kansas, and then Outlaw Cigar and Brewery in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, who was brewer?
Outlaw Cigar and Brewery.
He was having the time of his young life.
I love it. I got to play in the prison that Johnny Cash played at. I got him tattooed on my arm.
Yeah.
And I got to play in Kansas City, and I'm a Royals fan, so I loved it.
Can't with him. I don't get him.
Nobody does. Nobody does. It's okay.
Let me tell you, I did 7 movies before, 7 movies that I will not tell anybody about.
Oh,
they were so bad. That's when I first started.
See now, okay, you're gonna have to message me those movies because now I want to see them.
No. You have to see the ones that are on Prime or something.
You know what? And I want to go into those. Like we talked about. I watched Lost Treasures of Jesse James today with my niece, and she's 9. And I absolutely adore the movie. I thought going into it, didn't know what I was, but you want to know what? At 9 years old, she goes, it's like Indiana Jones for kids. It's a great movie. And I'm going to say this. There were some spots in those movies where I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. This is a kid's movie. What are they doing here? But, it's a great movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yes. It was really good.
And it was funny because she goes, which actor is coming on the podcast tonight? I'm like, that one with the horse. She goes, there's like 5 of them on a horse, Uncle Cody. What that was?
I watched it. I was watching it. It was like 2:00 in the morning. I'm like half awake trying to figure out. I'm like, where the hell is he? Like looking at him like, oh, there he is.
On the flashback.
Yes.
Yep.
But you want to know, you kind of get the inkling that transition was probably a little bit easier than one would expect.
It is very easy, actually.
Nicer on the body.
I mean, you're in front of the cable TV all your life or whatever
Yeah.
station you're on, you know. So you know how to work the camera. You know how to. You got to face the camera. You don't want to look at the camera.
I mean,
Yep.
But
and you know, and again, you see it a lot more now. Like, you know, you kind of saw it a little bit back in like the Attitude Era with like guest spots and stuff like that. But now you're seeing all of these wrestlers from Cena, The Rock, Batista. They're starting to make that jump.
I wish I could jump that high. Yeah.
I mean, you still got a long career left, so don't count yourself out yet.
I'm still doing it. So I'm still trying to get there.
Hey, you want to know what? And I mean, if my research is correct, and I'm going to pull my notes up real quick. Stupid
Both
fucking
pulling notes up.
Yeah, because me and Jake were trying to be professional here, which we
Well,
never
I
really
got-
do.
You're the wise
It
one.
does say that you are a member of the Screen Actors Guild.
Yes, I am.
That's a pretty big thing. You don't just, you know, I mean, you can't sell yourself short with that one.
You have to earn that.
And again, you can't sell yourself short. Your achievements continue to grow. Your accolades continue to grow. You know, you've been in movies, you've been in TV shows. Which TV shows would you say were your most enjoyable?
Force Book 4. You don't do you know what Force Book is?
It sounds familiar. Again, I was a sheltered child. I stayed in my house a lot watching TV shows and movies and wrestling.
I just
growing
watched
up.
John Wayne and Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah, look up Force
Speaking of which-
Book.
There's John Wayne right there.
I was in that series as a Serbian gangster,
Okay.
and then the next year I was in and got COVID. They kicked me out,
Oh shit.
and I missed the next season. But when I was out with COVID, Lionsgate called me every day.
Wow.
They
And
called
that's
me every day to check on me.
That's a
And
big
just-
promotion.
And Chicago would call me every day to check on me, and the health department every day to check on me. And then the third year, I got back into force, and I was a Albanian gangster.
Okay. You're just playing every type of gangster there is right now. I mean,
There's a gangster.
he's a gangster.
As a gangster.
Yeah.
Real quick before you brought up, the wise one sent me an image. He wants me to show it. Hopefully this.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna? Is that?
Yeah,
Jesse
you-
Joe? He didn't even have to look. He goes, "Yep, that's a big motherfucker."
That's
I was
pretty
like,
wise.
I gotta see how. I was like, I gotta see how big this guy is. I was like, oh my god.
That's a big boy.
He's the meanest son of a bitch that ever walked. I tell you what.
I
And he
can
would not quit.
I can hear it in your voice when you said it. Like,
Yeah,
yes,
like,
I mean,
oh.
I would not want to get in the ring with him. I don't want to see him in a back alleyway, and I'm gonna give him my lunch money. That's it.
He passed away a couple years ago, I think. But all the way up until then, he wrestled.
That's a big boy.
And
Do you think that, you know, because you kind of mentioned that, and when we were in the pre-show talk, and you kind of hinted on, you know, you knew your time was coming to an end in the ring, and you know you kind of fell in love with acting. Do you think that? And let's use Flair or Sting for an example. Well, let's use Flair. He's going to go until his heart gives out. Let's be fair. Do you think if he had a better exit avenue like you did with wrestling. You loved wrestling. You grew up. You wanted to be a wrestler, and then you kind of found this passion. Do you think wrestlers would have an easier time hanging up the boots and the hard camera and going to like the film and the makeup trailers?
Everybody's different. A lot of guys can't handle the films, and you got a lot of. It's a hard gig. I mean, you got to memorize a lot of shit.
Oh,
You
I
gotta
can't do that.
you gotta do the etiquette. You got to be everything's got to be perfect. Otherwise, they won't keep you in the movies.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, it's a tough gig.
I got a couple messages from our fans. They sent me some messages to ask. One of them is, which one had better catering, movie sets or wrestling?
Movie
That's a
sets.
great question.
Movie
That's
sets.
awesome.
I've had T-Bone. They especially Chicago Cinema Space. They feed you like a king. You'll get T-bone steaks and chicken. Everything. It's amazing.
And then the other one that kind of intrigued me: what's harder to prepare for? With wrestling, you got to go through the schooling, you got to go through the training, you got to have that chemistry with the person you're getting in the ring with, and to make sure that match flows the way it should. Or is preparing for a role, like you just said, memorizing everything, making sure everything's point. Which one would you say is more on the difficulty level?
Well, training, that was all when you were young and starting out. But then once you get to that point where you're wrestling, you're not working out and you're not training anymore. You're just fighting all the time. And the movies, you have to get into a character. They'll tell you, this is what this guy is. This is how he acts. This is how he talks. So you gotta. I've done movies where I had to learn French. I've had to learn
Je parle petit français.
Native American language. I played croissant. What was his name?
Croissant. I heard croissant.
That's food.
Oh, damn it.
Croissant Charbonnet. Sacagawea's husband.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I had to learn French. I had to learn Native American too. So I had an Indian in the Wynwood Reservation calling me once a week and teaching me Native American language.
How did that
Just
go? I mean,
that was tough because it's like their letters are like like a sound.
Yeah.
Some of it's like a sound.
do you ever just?
Do you still remember some of it?
That was a. Probably. I was gonna ask if you ever go out in public and just get so frustrated you just start speaking in foreign languages. You know what you're saying, but they don't.
Oh, I've done it. I know some curse words in French, and I'll just start screaming at people.
You bougie bastard! God bless you.
I played hockey. Come on, I played against a bunch of Montreal kids. I had to learn something.
I forget that you American Canadian. You.
Not the fit voiture.
My wife right now is a Mexican woman, and
God bless you.
She still lives in Mexico. I don't know Spanish.
No, I mean
she knows very little English, so we can't.
God
argue.
bless technology.
Can't argue.
Technology at this point.
We can't argue, he says.
Oh yeah, they're gonna argue. He knows when an argument is coming. He starts hearing the different vowels come in. I'm gone. No more.
Yep. Oh damn.
Yeah, I played a rat in a cartoon for a year, uh, and that was challenging.
So you've
I
done
never
some.
realized how hard it was to play a character as I did when I did this cartoon because I had to come up with on my the voice and wear me
Can we
out.
get that cartoon? Can we get the name of that cartoon, or is that locked away?
It's called Minnie and the Rat.
Hold on, pulling it up now.
It's on my IMDb.
Okay.
I always tell everybody look at my IMDb because I can't remember everything I've been in. But yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I did like once a month. I would do a cartoon.
Now,
I noticed.
so kind of throwing that in there, how do you get into voiceovers? I mean, and that's something that a lot of people. I got buddies that try to do it, and they try to throw their voice in. It's really hard. Would
hard.
you? Yeah, would you want to keep doing like live action stuff, or would you want to get into more voiceover work?
No, I'm live acting all the way.
There it is. That's it.
I'm not
Nope.
that great at the voices.
I mean,
Unless it's like "fuck you,"
Hey, listen. I mean, see, I knew he was waiting to do that because I told him
Yeah.
there is no censoring
Yeah.
on this platform.
No sense.
Nope. There's. Listen, it's Constitution, freedom of
Oh,
speech.
oh
What do you
yeah.
want me to say?
One more thing. I like to get naked now at the moon.
Hold on.
Listen, we're gonna need you to put the Jack Daniels away right now.
Oh man.
I mean, shit happens when you drink and you get naked. It's okay. I mean,
Oh.
it
Okay.
That is how
Okay.
big-
Back to focusing on the.
we got
Dial it back in.
this brief segue into. So, I did kind of ask you, what do you have anything in the works or anything lined up? You do have the Hall of Fame induction ceremony coming up in the next month or so, which is a big thing. But with your schedule, do you have anything on the horizon on the acting spectrum that you can
Yeah,
give
I'm
us a
working-
slight spoiler?
I'm working on a series now, but I can't really give you any details.
That's fine. I do want to know
Big NDA.
what type of gangster are you playing in this series?
No gangster. No. Well,
Damn it! I mean, there's so
I
many.
can tell you it's a survival apocalypse movie,
Ooh, I
but
mean,
it's not zombies, it's AI.
okay. Well, you know what? I'm getting into that. I like that spin up. Is that it? Which one were you? Which one? I'm gonna have to go.
What is
watch
that?
this. I think it's Minnie and
Is that the right one?
I am the rat. That's me. Right there.
Oh, good lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to go watch Minnie and the Rat. We're gonna start putting clips of Minnie and the Rat on the Facebook page now. This is gonna happen.
This is
Gonna make
what
a
happens
comeback.
when production's back on the live stream. You get this exclusive.
Again,
stuff.
I literally set up the room every Tuesday and I send it out.
I was always working. I'm finally back.
You were on tour, you fucker.
I was on tour and then I was
So
working.
with acting wise, is there a specific role you like to play? I mean, with your background, being a wrestler, I'm not going to even say was a wrestler. You're still a wrestler at heart. You're still big name in the independent scene with the Hall of Fame induction. And then you have your background in riding horses, 17 horses to be exact. Hunting. Is there a specific
That's
character?
17 at one time. I probably had 50 in my life.
Okay, if you can ride 17 horses at one time, I'll kiss Brad on the mouth.
No, I can't ride 17
Then Brad
horses.
gets no kisses. Brad gets no kisses.
Yeah. Lucky
Perfect.
boy.
I was gonna make a comment, but I'm gonna shut up.
Hey, Jake,
Oh, God.
I'd fall asleep. He'd fall in love. It never worked.
Oh, wow. They
I
actually
definitely
love
like doing Western movies.
Now and again, the Western movies are making a big comeback. I don't know if it's because of shows like Yellowstone, like Landman.
100% is.
Oh, God, I know you like your Yellowstone, Jake. I know you.
I tried to
I
get
like
on
my I like my
Yellowstone.
real westerns. But
You look like you belong on Yellowstone. Or
Yeah, I tried to get on that.
How does let's kind of dive into that.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
a little bit more time. How does one? Okay, let's compare it to getting bookings as an independent wrestler. You have to promote yourself. You have to put your name out there. You have to have a portfolio to a point. Is it kind of like the portfolio you have trying to get acting gigs?
Oh, absolutely. You got to audition. You have to audition for every gig. Well, I can't say that either because Jesse James movie, they called me and said, "Hey, would you be in this movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, oh yeah." I just did a Faith movie not too long ago. Hell, what was the name of that?
What movie? It was a what movie?
A Faith movie.
Okay.
Faith. Okay.
Okay.
But and they called me and said, "Hey, would you do this movie?" You know, I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah!" You know, when they call me and ask me to do a movie, hell yeah, I'm going to do it.
And
if
again,
I can.
that's got to kind of boost. Like, you don't want to get like a big head or anything, but like say, hey,
No.
Feel good.
doing something right here, making
Makes
it
you feel
happen. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't get a big head. I don't consider myself some of the guys do movies. Oh, I'm a movie star. No, I'm not a movie star. I'm just an actor. You know, I'm just a struggling artist.
And you know, I will say this.
I
You know,
understand
we've had guys come on and you can sense through the screen itself that they do have a little bit of an ego. And here we like to check our egos at the door because, you know, we don't like them. You are an extremely humble person. And it's so refreshing to have that, you know. Again, I'm going to brag about you a little bit. 34 years in the wrestling industry, tag team titles, single titles, now soon to be 3-time Hall of Famer. And then you struck your success there. You went out on a limb. You started acting. They call you for roles. How do you manage to stay that humble? See, tough question.
That's a good one.
I don't even think about it. It's just like I think that's the way it's supposed to be.
Stay true to you.
You know, I've got kids, and I believe in God, and I don't think there's any reason for me to think I'm better than anybody else because I'm not.
Well, I mean, I think everybody kind of has that expectation for themselves, and but yeah, like,
you know,
and
a lot of people say to me that it's like, oh, you know, so and so, he's a great actor. How is? I'm like, he's just like us. He puts his pants on the same way. They're just more fucked up in the head than we are.
Well, then there's that.
That was not where I thought that was going, but I love it.
Yeah, that's a true story. Yeah.
Kind of like the wrestling question. Who would you, if you could wrestle anybody, if you could do a movie, like your top 3 actors or actresses of all time, because everybody's got their favorites. If
Dead or alive.
Dead. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that. If you could pick top 3, who would you want to do a movie with?
With the wrestler, you mean?
Oh yeah, kind of like how I asked you, like, who you wish you had a match with. Who would your dream match be? If you could pick 3 movie stars for your acting, if you could pick 3 movie stars on a list to do a movie with, who would they be? Not all in the same movie. Dead or alive.
Well, Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Of course. The Rock. Who else would be fun with? Ryan Reynolds, I guess.
That's a good list. That's
a
good
that's
list
a
right
versatile list. Again, I like Jason Momoa's movies. I think they're very good. I want to say, I think
I haven't seen a whole bunch of his, so I can't comment.
if I got to recommend a movie from him, I'm going to go on a limb. Road to Paloma.
What?
It's called Road to Paloma. He plays in his character's an Indian, and his mother was murdered on their Indian reservation, and he got his revenge and everything, and now he's on his way to his family's burial ground to spread her ashes. Motorcycle movie, great movie. It's one of those movies that I'm so glad didn't go to theaters, because I feel like it would have just tanked at the box office. But even though it went straight to DVD, it like thrived. So Road to Paloma is it's one of his earlier movies too, which was actually produced by WWE. I can remember.
I feel like I've watched it, but I don't remember for some reason. Maybe I just heard the name.
It came out, I think, in like 2014.
2014.
Holy shit! I can remember all this, but I can't remember my girlfriend's birthday. I'm done.
Yeah, I gotta put that in your phone there.
It's July 22nd, the day Ozzy died, so I can remember it now.
Distributed by WWE Studios.
Yeah.
So my wife's birthday is July 21st.
See? Yes.
Yes.
We're all doomed. So with every kind of thing, with acting and wrestling, there's not much you haven't done on the entertainment spectrum. We kind of touched on karaoke singing because Jake does DJ karaoke. You said that was a no-no.
You come up north, we'll take care of you.
Oh, I know it. That'll be.
I do a lot of work in Chicago.
See,
well,
when you come through Joliet to go to Chicago,
take a stop at Joliet. We'll take care of you.
Yeah,
I was in prison in Joliet.
Oh,
wait, what?
But not. I was in prison in Joliet.
Were you at
5 minutes from my house?
But
Statesville?
no, I was acting.
Oh, see, listen, that's not funny. I'm sitting here.
He was
thinking,
5 minutes from my house, and we didn't even know.
I'm thinking, I didn't see that in my research. Breaking news, sneaky. You want to know? That's how he. And listen, he did that acting shit on me. That I was believing it.
He got you. I believed it. He got me too. Like I'm not gonna lie. He got me too.
What show was that for? Or what was that?
That was for Empire.
Okay, and everybody knows Empire. See, I couldn't get into Empire. I just it's not my forte, I suppose.
Okay, Power Book. You know Power Book?
Yes.
That was like basically a story about P. Diddy. Okay, that turned into a Power Book 4 Force, which it was the series that I was in.
Okay. I'm gonna have to rewatch that now. Because now
But it started out with Empire, and went on up.
I mean, you gotta think that, you have this I don't know how in the acting world they describe it, like a catalog or like with music, it's a musicology, but like you have a lot of credibility with the acting, from the SAG and everything. Where would you want to see this go? I mean, what would you want to be remembered for as an actor?
Well, I would like to get a great role. I mean, a great supporting role, maybe with The Rock or somebody like that, or I mean, it's a legacy I'm leaving my kids, and I would just hope to get the greatest role in the world, and I would assume like you would know as soon, like say somebody calls you and they pitch you this idea and it kind of just resonates with you, and
that is it. That is the role you've been waiting for. And once it's said and done, would you continue looking for the next big role, or would you be satisfied and go, you want to know what? That's a career for me.
Oh no, I would keep going. I would keep going.
Again, less painful.
Real quick, got to shout out the commenters.
Oh yeah, there's Nikki. She is also being inducted in the class of 2026. She will be on later this month. Brave woman she is. She is the first woman to ever brave coming on this show. God help her.
Be prepared.
We
apologize in advance.
No, we don't.
That's probably why she's watching now, so she's prepared.
We're not that bad. I mean, Steve's having a good time.
We're being good. We're being good right now.
For now, but we have more booze.
Why'd you say that?
Why not? Just for Steve, because we talked about it earlier.
Hey guys, I think Steve froze.
Steve, did you freeze?
Oh, he froze him.
No! Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Commercial break.
Commercial break. I think he froze.
Boy's fault.
That's a good. I mean, at least he froze with like.
It froze with a good face. Yeah,
it did.
It really, better.
Yes.
With that on the watch, Cowboy Jake's gonna take his potty break. Because I got the bladder the size of
just message him. I'm gonna see what he says. But in the meantime, real quick, we're gonna get this fixed. I do want to shout out all of our sponsors, all of our supporters. Industry Tap House in Joliet. Thank you so much. Every Monday, you can catch us at Industry Tap House 7 p.m. for the Monday Night Raw watch party. We want to give a massive shout out to Mage Toys and Collectibles. If you like toys, if you like all things toys, give them a like, give them a shout. He'll be back. Want to thank Rocket Pro Wrestling. Just wait, bigger, better things are coming with Rocket Pro Wrestling. We want to also thank Rocket Entertainment. It is something new. Stay tuned for more information on that. We want to also give a shout out to, there he is, Karaoke Entertainment. And we also want to give a shout out to, there he is, found him, he's back. He's back. For a while. There he is. You want to know what? I will say this right now. You froze on a very good frame. It was a nice proportional picture. Most of the time, people freeze and they look like Sloth from the Goonies. You were like headshot. You may want to take that and put that in your portfolio, my friend. But before you froze, I was going to do another cheers of your favorite,
Favorite drink?
Mm-hmm.
Jack Daniels, brother.
There it is.
This is what keeps me in good shape.
Why not? I'm taking notes. Right now. 32 years in the gym. Get back into wrestling. Then start drinking Jack Daniels. You got it. There it is.
Yeah, not your
I don't even want to do it right now.
Not your Tito's crap there, Pony Boy.
Listen, okay, I sometimes I like to drink Tito's water with a lemon and lime wedge. It's refreshing.
Do you also like wine spritzers? I'm just fucking with you. I'm sorry.
Pinky out. I want to know what? I'm not a big wine guy. I've never been a big wine guy. But, if you give me enough to drink, I'll drink anything.
There's no hiding what I like to drink.
You like Coors Banquet. He likes Coors Banquet and Red Stag. It's gross.
No, well, I like
Red Stag.
I like all Jim Beam.
Ugh.
I can't wait. Now that my camper's open and it's warm outside, I can't wait to try the Jim Beam pineapple.
I don't like the flavored whiskeys.
Well, I'm gonna make it into a margarita, but with whiskey, so it's a little more manual.
Dude, you're making fun of me for my Tito's.
Yeah, you're drinking vodka. I'm drinking bourbon.
I want to. Okay, fair enough.
Hey, all I gotta say is from 12 years of working in a bar. Yeah, the female clientele are the ones that always come up and add vodka with something. So Cody,
Again, I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, and the beer stacks on the weight. I'm trying to make healthy choices, but still keep my alcohol tolerance intact.
We only
That's
mess
why
with
I
you
quit
because we
drinking
love.
beer.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'll drink beer every once in a while, but
Yeah, me too. Only every once in a while.
dude, listen, if you don't have a beer in your hand, I would say you have a sickness. So,
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
So it's getting to that time. I'm trying to figure out if I feel like we've covered everything, but you want to know we're always open to a part 2, and
Yes.
I would love to have you come back on, and again, our other co-host Tommy, we love him. We love him. He means well. But some of the things he says will just get you to kind of go, that boy's not right.
He'll make you think.
And he's probably got so many movie questions that
Yes.
and we've always talked about doing like a straight movie episode.
Yep.
So throwing that out there down the line, if Steve Montana would like to come back on the chat.
Anytime, you guys. Anytime. I love being on here.
Oh, we had a blast. So I like to do this, and with you, I've been trying to figure out how to word it, and it's the Mount Rushmore question.
Yes.
If you had your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers turned actors,
Ooh.
who would it be?
The Rock.
Well, you got 4 of them now. You got the whole Mount Rushmore.
You get 4.
You telling The Rock's the whole mountain?
I mean,
Oh, you mean how many people?
Yeah, Mount Rushmore. You got
Mount
4 heads
Rushmore.
on-
You get 4.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so we got
okay.
The
You
Rock.
got John Cena.
Yep.
You got The Rock. You got Kane.
See, I give
Only
it
once.
Technically, it was 2 movies. See No Evil 2 wasn't as good as the first one.
What did she say? I just see something pop up.
Nikki O'Shea said, "Hi everyone, welcome to the." She is also one of the inductees this year. So one of your fellow inductees jumped on to. Say hello.
Dougie.
Nikki
O'Shaughnessy.
O'Shaughnessy. I can never say that name. I feel like I need to be like 3 shots deep of Hennessy to say that name. So we got Kane.
I'm missing a guy, right?
Yes, you
yeah,
are.
one more.
You got one more.
I'm trying to think of who else does movies. Kevin Nash.
Let's see, Nash's. I mean,
I don't know who
I've
else.
got one.
I mean, Batista's been in a couple.
I've got one.
Who?
Booty.
Oh, that's
Hogan.
right, Dave Batista. Yeah. Oh,
Batista, Hogan.
you know, I could tell you a story
Rocky?
about. I intimidated Dave one day.
Oh,
Wait,
here we go.
Hold on. Story
Hold
time.
on.
Well, you remember Melina, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Batista and was at the Arnold Classic signing autographs. Melina was giving out protein candy bars.
I thought you were gonna say something. I thought you were gonna say like hugs or something. But
No,
okay.
no. So there's
You win.
a mile long line getting autographs from Batista and then going to Melina. I just walked right up to Melina and she goes, "You want a candy bar?" I'm like, "I just come here for you."
Oh,
she's
good
like-
lord.
And she's like, "Oh, you know," she like talking to me. And then Batista got up and comes over and says, "Oh, we got to go out of here," you know. And he looks down on my arms as he walks by. And back then I had 22.5-inch arms, you know.
You're a big boy.
But Batista's still this much higher than me, right? But I
Yeah.
did intimidate him. And I could have took Molina away from him right then, but I didn't.
That's
Shut
awesome.
up.
I'm kidding. That's a joke.
You probably could have. Don't sell yourself short. I think you could have.
She's a
because
sweetheart.
That's what we've heard. Now, I do kind of want to jump on. You know, you have those wrestlers who try to jump from the ring to the screen and they fail miserably.
The Miz. Sorry.
Okay, I mean, yeah, the Miz. You have the Miz. You have,
He's an easy person to make fun of. I love the Miz. I
Triple
love him
H
as a
tried
wrestler.
doing it. I mean, Triple
Yeah.
H was in like 2 movies, maybe.
I've taken acting classes. I've studied under Dustin Hoffman and
Great
Samuel
actor.
Jackson.
Dude,
And yeah,
you can't get any better than that. You got, I think Samuel Jackson is one of the greatest ones to do it.
and then many other classes. That's what you got to do to be an actor. You got to
I
put
did
in the
read
time.
I did read that about Dave. Like when
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
Hang on. I got to find you.
well, I'm here.
Where did I meet
Jake's
you?
there. Hold on.
Correction. Point the other way, Cody. No, other way. Other way. There, you got
Hang on, I lost you somewhere.
No, we hear you, but we can't see you.
You do it.
See, I can just do this.
See, yeah, pointing to Brad is easy. I just go down.
Cody, there you go. You got it right there.
My wise one is easy.
All right,
to
I'm
point
gonna have to.
All right. I think Steve's having some technical issues.
All right, I don't even know how to get.
Okay. Well,
We'll close
it
it
is
out.
that time. We do. We're not doing the Oscar thing and giving him the yank. We're not doing that. But we do want to say thank you again for Steve Montana for coming on.
Thank you.
Telling his stories from in the ring and going from the in ring into the acting. We are definitely going to have Steve back on.
I would love to, yes. We got to run
Steve,
this back.
I know you're there. It's a little black. Send us out with some final thoughts, my friend. There it is.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
Boom.
Ah,
That works.
Jackpot. Hold on.
that's
Wait
good.
a
You
minute.
guys sounded like Max Headroom for a while.
All right. Now we got Steve back. We like to let our special guest close out the show. So give us some
Oh,
There we go.
some words for thought.
There we
Give
go.
us your closing thoughts and send this show home.
Oh, what the shit?
give the pizza.
I lost
give
you
the
completely now. Hang on.
We may have to keep it vertical. We got this. We are professionals.
All right, hang
We
on.
have the technology.
We're going vertical.
There it is.
Production can't help
We
on
went
that side.
vertical. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, he's back. He's there. It is. There it is, right there. All right, Steve, send it home. Send it home, my friend.
give the chatterheads your words of wisdom.
Word of wisdom. Don't fry bacon while you're naked.
Yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your midweek meltdown with special guest, wrestler, actor, 3-time Hall of Famer Steve Montana. We're gonna send all of his acting credits, his movies, into the comments of this video. Check out his IBM. Again, we will be back next Tuesday. Stay tuned for that. And until then,
Hey,
Jack Daniels.
work hard, and you'll get where you go and want to go.
Life's like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but you ain't getting anywhere. Until
Love
next
you
week,
guys.
I love you, brother. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the Hall of Fame ride. Cannot wait to hear the induction speech. But until then, y'all stay golden. We'll see you next week.